Question 7. A system of equations has been represented graphically. Translate each system using a realistic situation by first defining your variables and then determining the system. A. An appliance store offers 2 salary propositions to their employees. Okay, so option 1, which I've opted to color green, and option 2, which I've colored blue. Alright, so option 1, and option 2, what we're talking about is the amount, like you're working in an appliance store, so you're selling appliances, right? So I'm imagining this is the amount of sales, okay? So for example, if you happen to sell like $4,000 worth of appliances, you're making, in both cases, option 1 and option 2, you're making $500. Okay, so the X is going to be the amount of sales, right? So it's the amount that you sell, and Y is the salary that you earn. Okay, so let's look at option 1. Now, option 1, I'm just gonna make a delta X and a delta Y. Okay, so I'm gonna figure out the rate of change. So my delta X is moving 1,000, 2,000 steps. Okay, delta Y, we're moving up, like each step up is 100, so we're moving up 200. So the delta Y is plus 200. Okay, and the B value is where it, its initial value, where it crosses the y-axis, is at 100. Okay, so we have everything we need to know to figure out the equation. So for option 1, we're saying the A is delta Y over delta X, which is 200 over 2,000, which is 0.1. Okay, and the B is 100. So we get a nice equation. Y is equal to 0.1x plus 100. All right, now 0.1 is 10%, right? So you're making 10% of what you sell. All right, that's your commission. So we're saying that you have a base salary of $100 plus a 10% commission on your sales. All right, for option 2, let's look here. So we're looking at the blue line. So let's say our delta X once again is 2,000. So every step on the x-axis is 1,000, so this delta X is going to be 2,000. Delta Y is just, we're stepping up once, so that's going to be 100. So delta Y is 100, and our B is 100, 200, 300. B is 300. Okay, so we once again have everything we need to know. So A is delta Y over delta X, which is 100 divided by 2,000, which is 0.05, or 5%. All right, and our B is 300, so put all that together, Y is equal to 0.05x plus 300. So you have a base salary of $300 and you're making a 5% commission. Okay, and notice option 1 is, it's not the best option because you're not making very much. If you're selling less than or equal to $4,000 worth of appliances. But once you sell more than $4,000 worth of appliances, you're actually making more money than a person with option number 2. Okay, option 2, it's more advantageous because you're starting with a bigger base salary, but you're making a smaller commission. Okay, so it's more advantageous less than if you're selling less than $4,000 worth of merchandise. Okay, they also want to know what the system of equations is. So I just wrote it. It's exactly this, but I just put it, with this little brace bracket. Okay, and there we go. That's it for 7A. For 7B, a photographer offers 2 payment options. Okay, so option number 1 and option number 2. Option number 1 is it's a proportional situation. Okay, so you're just paying a certain amount per photograph. So your delta, so X is the number of pictures that you're being sold, and Y is the cost. Okay, so our delta X is going to be 5, 10, 15, 20. And our delta Y is going to be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 100. Okay, and our B is 0. It's going right through the origin, so it's a proportional situation. All right? And so for option 1, your A is delta Y over delta X, which is 100 divided by 20, which is 5. Okay, and our B is 0. So we put all that together, Y is equal to 5X. This means you're paying $5 per photograph, okay, no matter how many photographs you're buying. Okay, so each picture costs $5 for option 1. For option 2, I'm just going to start here, and I notice that it's going. The delta X is 10, so it's going across 2 squares and up 1. So over 2, up 1. Okay, so the delta X in this case is going to be 510, and the delta Y, we're just going up 20. Okay, so our delta y is 20. All right, so our rate of change, and our b, by the way, is right up here. So that's 20, 40, kind of hard to read off the graph, but let's say 50. Okay, it's kind of in between the 20. This is 40, and this is 60, so it's kind of meant to be in between the two. So I'm just saying 50. All right, so option number 2, delta y over delta x is going to be 20 divided by 10, which is going to be 2. So you're paying $2 per photograph in this case, but we have a B of 50 plus for, for going to see the photographer in the first place, okay, or having your picture taken. So, yeah, so B is 50. So that means you're paying $2 per photograph and $50 for, going to have your picture taken. Okay, and so a base cost of $50. Okay, for the photo session, and then $2 per photo. Still have to do the system. So the system of equations is going to be y equals 5x, and for the first situation, and for option number 2, y is equal to 20x plus 50. Okay. C, 2 water tanks are emptied simultaneously at a different hourly rate for each. Okay, so this is tank number 1, which I'm going to make green, and tank number 2, which I'm going to make blue. All right. And x is the time in hours. All right, I would recommend just using a little colored pencil on here, just because if it's black and white, it's kind of hard to keep track of sometimes. So x is the amount of time in hours, and y, I'm imagining, because they're talking about hourly rate, and they don't say anywhere, but it's liters. Let's just assume it's liters, because we live in Canada and we're all metriced up. So y is the volume of water in liters. Okay, so let's look at option number 1. So we're going to look at, I'm going to look at my delta x being here. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So my delta x should be 4 steps. My delta y, though, it's coming down, so it's negative. We start up here and we're dropping down. Each step is 1,000, so 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. So my delta y should be negative 4,000. Okay, and so that gives us, and our B. Our B is, this is 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. So our B is at 6,000. All right, so for tank number 1, our A is delta y over delta x, which is going to be negative 4,000 divided by 4, which is negative 1,000. All right, and our B is 6,000. So we get this nice equation. Y is equal to negative 1,000x plus 6,000. Now what this means is, in tank number A, in tank 1, we start off with 6,000 liters of water, and then we're losing 1,000 liters per hour. Okay, so the water level starts at 6,000 liters and drains at 1,000 liters per hour. Okay, for situation B, or for tank number 2, we're looking at, here I'm going to look at my delta x here. So once again, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. So my delta x is going to be 4. But my delta y, and notice it's shallower, is going to be just 2,000. So negative 2,000. We're going down 2,000. Okay, so delta y is negative 2,000. So delta y is negative 2,000. All right, and so we're going to put, and our b. Our b is 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Okay, so for tank number 2, we have A as delta y over delta x, which is negative 2,000 divided by 4, which is negative 500. All right, and our B is 4,000, so we'll put all that together. So y is equal to negative 500x plus 4,000. Okay, so that means that our water level starts off at 4,000 liters, and it's draining by 500 liters every hour. Okay, so the water level starts out at 4,000 liters and drains at 500 liters per hour. Okay, and the system of equations is going to be y is equal to negative 1,000x plus 6,000, and y is equal to negative 5,000x plus 4,000 for tank number 2. All right, and that is it for question number 7. Have a good day.